Hey YouTube, welcome back to The Edge. In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about how I batch edit my images using Imagen AI. Over the last few years, I've created a profile on Imagen using my preset just for consistency across both my street and my wedding photography. I use the Fuji X100VI for my street photography and the Nikon Z8 for my weddings. So trying to match the consistency, Imagen does perfect job. Many street photographers use built-in recipes on their JPEG images. I shoot raw completely, as I mentioned earlier, for my wedding and street. It's basically a preset that I took many years trying to perfect. And then over time, I've trained my profile, like mentioned, in Imagen. That way I can send off lots of images and within minutes, they're just all returned with a great base. So here we are in my Lightroom, 239 images that I took during a recent trip to New York, as mentioned. What we're going to do now, we're going to take these into Imagen and see the results. All raw files, you can see the dullness, no colors. So these are like a cook's ingredients. And then we put our recipe in and see what we come back with. So here's a little tour of the Imagen interface. You can add a profile here. As you can see, mine is already here. The more you do, the more you send it back, the more tweaks you make. Imagen learns your style even more. So each time it gets better and better. So here's a few weddings, London Street. So basically here we come here, create a project. It can even cull for you. As yet, I like to cull myself because the weird brain, the way I photograph, I'm not sure it'll understand us yet. Maybe one day, who knows? I think it's very personal though, the cull. So let's click on edit. You have to make sure your Lightroom catalog is closed. The complete Lightroom is just closed down. And then you can pick a recent catalog, which is my 2025. These are some weddings. So if you come down to New York street photography, 239 images, click on next. You get all these different options then. It coincides, you can do different profiles for different scenarios, depending what kind of photographer you are. I'm just going to stick it with weddings because I use the exact same. So I'm going to click on that. Lots of different options. For my weddings, this is mainly, so I like things straight. Equally in street, but I'm not so particular there. Smooth skin, subject masks, you can get the subject standing out from the background, as you can see there. Teeth whiten, everybody loves the teeth whiten, surely. For weddings, exit time, background masks. So I'm just going to click with these. I'm going to keep them there. So people on the street like clean teeth also, I'm sure, and smoother skin. It's just very basic. So you can change all these and they're just very basic. But here's my profile I've created before, Dan Morris photography style. And then basically click edit. You'll see, sending them all, some cloud somewhere. Doesn't take long at all. Yeah, sit back, chill, check out the edge. And within minutes, you should have these images back. Then less than 5 minutes later, they're ready to download and review. Thank you, Imagen. We're our friends at the edge. AI editing, go check them out. Click this button. Download the edit, continue, and then we'll see the rest in Lightroom. Follow me there. There we go, all back, all into Lightroom. Let's give a little scroll through. See, consistency. Some I may have to give a little bit of a tweak. For the colors, yeah, exposure, contrast. Pretty good, eh? Pretty good. As mentioned, I may take one or two into Lightroom later just to do bits and bobs, which I'm really particular on, but yeah. Oh, Mr. William Eggleston. Consistency-wise, pretty good, even with flash, a couple of flash photos. This one here, I'd probably have to take a little look into, just the white balance on here. But because we got the hot, the cold, and the warmth, sometimes a bit difficult. Same here, when you got some harsh light, because I've underexposed this on purpose for the flag. But yeah, I'm more than happy. Some from the marathon, it was Halloween as well. So great time to visit. Let's take you into the develop and we'll have a little look at some before and afters. There we go. So you click Y on the keyboard, shows you before and after, the difference there. See, I like to underexpose my images. I get that habit basically from the Nikon Z files. They're great for bringing out colors if you underexpose slightly, but what you can rescue is bang on. What do you think? Some, as I say, before and afters. I'm very happy. If you want to check out Imagen, Friends of the Edge, take a look. They're on our Friends of the Edge page, or obviously Google them. Very happy. So what I do with this image actually is I take it back in and I bring the shadows back. A few darker images, exposing for the highlights. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that.
In the dimly lit club, the air's electric. The promise of a night filled with beats so hectic. A world where dance is the only connection. As we step into this dance music selection, the bass starts to thump like a heart gone wild. The lights start to flash, painting the night in style. People on the floor, they're ready to fly, leaving all their troubles wave.
Hope you enjoyed that video. That's a little insight out to how I edit street and wedding photography. If you want to see more of Imagen, check out the link in the description. Give us a like, subscribe, join us at the edge. Thanks again. See you soon.